Is retirement just laying around all day? Are you afraid you're just going to become a couch potato? Well, you don't have to be, and today you'll see what I mean. And there's one word that can describe your retirement, and that word is, I'll tell you in a minute. I get asked quite a bit, what do I do in retirement? What do I do with my time? How do I keep myself busy? I haven't had a problem. When I became semi-retired at the age of 50, I owned a semi-passive business. So I had more time on my hands, but not really. And I'll tell you why in a minute. The semi-passive business gave me the freedom to pursue things that I wanted to do. And I'd always been interested in art. So I started doing more art. I started with pencil sketching. I took a course online and sketched some mainly portraits. I did my grandkids, which was always fun. And living here in Hawaii, I had a lot of opportunities to paint and draw different buildings, beach scenes. I think there's one, yeah, there's a couple behind me, beach scenes. But what was I going to do with all this art? And this is after I fully retired. I stepped way out of my comfort zone, got a booth spot downtown, and I started selling my art downtown. That was so far out of my comfort zone. I never thought I would be putting myself out there like that. I mean, I enjoyed art. I loved doing it. But was my art good enough to actually show in public? I stepped out of my comfort zone. But would I have done that if I was working? Probably not. I'm Randy, and we talk about how we retired early. So if you want to learn more, subscribe and come along for the ride. And now with our plans to travel, that whole art thing has gone by the wayside. I'm not going to be able to, well, number one, I'm not going to be able to sell my art, basically my Hawaiian art, when I'm traveling. So I gave that up. But where do I go from here? I started doing YouTube at the same time. At first, this YouTube channel was all about art and my process and my draw along with me. But since the art was going away, I pivoted. I turned this into a fire channel where I could tell how we reached financial independence and retired early. And again, with YouTube, I don't want to make it a job. When it stops being fun, I'll probably stop doing it. But right now, I'm having a blast. I love creating videos. I love being creative with my edits. I mean, right now, if you want to start a YouTube channel, especially if you're over 40 YouTube channels are huge. And they have what they call the easy mode, where you just record what you want to say, minimal editing, put it out there, start your YouTube channel. And those videos are going like crazy. I mean, I've experimented with it. I've done a little bit of like minimal editing, and those videos have done well, but I enjoy the creative process of the editing. So I'm going to keep editing my videos and just being creative with them. But what I'm really enjoying right now is being able to share with all of you how we reached our financial independence. And with this YouTube channel, my goal isn't to make a bunch of money or anything. I didn't want to create a job. I'm just having fun. It's just fun. So what about you? Is there something that you've been wanting to do hobby-wise, but just don't have the time because you're working full-time? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have planned after your retirement, or what you would be doing if you weren't working full-time. Do you live in an area where there's a lot of activities? I'm not a couch potato person. I mean, I watch some TV, but I don't watch more than maybe an hour or two a day. It's just not me. I want to be active. I want to be out doing things. Earlier this month, I did a video on a marathon that I did, 12 years ago now. And I did some B-roll stuff where I went out and ran, and I fell in love with running again. I haven't run in 10 years, probably more than 10 years. But just doing that, I don't know, I maybe ran for maybe 5-10 minutes, and it just felt so good. When I was training for that marathon 12 years ago, I was working full time, and it was tough, really tough to find the time to train. But now I have the freedom to run whenever I want. And speaking of freedom, if you'll notice, freedom is my theme. We've explored all over this island that we're living on for the next week. Yeah, we're moving in a week. But we've been able to go hiking. Snorkeling has been awesome. And it's November, and we're snorkeling in November. And when we have people coming to visit, we're not saying, oh, sorry, we're gonna have to skip today because we're working. Nope. We're able to enjoy the island along with our friends and family that have come to visit us. So wherever you are, if you're retired or if retirement is in your plan, explore your area. There's so many interesting places all across the United States, Europe, Asia, wherever you're at. That semi-passive business that I talked about earlier, I thought that would give me freedom. But in reality, I wasn't free. I wasn't free at all. I might have had more time on my hands, but I was tied to that business 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I would wake up in the morning, have to check on the business. I go to bed at night, I'm checking on the business. I didn't have true freedom until I sold those businesses and I retired. So if you're looking for a reason to retire early, freedom. Freedom is the key. Freedom will give you that motivation to push yourself and retire early. If you're looking for my hack on how we save money for retirement, check out this video here, or you can check out this video here. That's the one that YouTube decided is best for you. Thanks for watching.